Welcome to Building Concept 3H, and we're going to get ready to view it. I built another 3D model and have put it in gaming mode, and I have a few things going on with it. So we, of course, have our WSA and D keys and the Z key to make it move faster, and that's when we are in the complete walkthrough. Now I have two aerials, and along with the walkthrough. So the second aerial is actually a zoom camera to zoom in, and a space bar to open close windows on the building, and I have another key, which is the B key, to change roofs. You'll see that here in a minute. But this building's based on, let's get going on it. Let's see, let's unpause it, hit 2, and see what we can get. Alright, the building's basically has two long arms, if you will. Actually, one's a little bit longer than the other one, as you can see them. And it's the concept was a queen or a king building, and that's what I designed it off of. And hit the pause. Now my cursor will start showing things, but the top of the building is more rounded. The whole building's more rounded, but and then it goes into the rectangular part of the building. But what I was looking at was saying, okay, this top area here is the crown, the king or queen's crown, and the bottom area is some jewelry type of things, if you will, representing jewelry. It could be, gold plated or whatever, but both sides here have, I guess I called them classrooms, because we could have classrooms with a 2-story, 3-story up, and have it all glass in the front, so you can look out. Or you can have 2 or 3 floors, and each floor has a view out, and you can have those as classrooms. That's all I was looking at, was trying to get a shape, trying to get a something that would resemble the king or queen style, if you will. This whole outside here is a way to get to this side of the building and to this side of the building. On the outside, it's just a promenade, outdoor promenade, and you have a semi-roof, semi-enclosure on it. And at the bottom, you can come in at the bottom, and you're on the bottom level, and this is all glass through here, and you can disperse and go through there. I was looking at steps being behind this classroom in these areas here, and there's another set of steps over here, and of course steps on the ends of each of the long buildings, rectangular buildings. The whole facade for front here was going to be windows, large windows, and I didn't show the mullions once again. I just wanted to show you this. And what I wanted to do was inside have it that this floor is the second floor, and that it's open all the way up to the roof right here, the beginning of the roof, so that you have one big space in here, and that could be the communal space for the students. But what I want to show, I'll get off of pause. I've got, I hit the space bar, and you can see that the windows open up, and I hit it again, you'll see that they close. So we can tool around on this aerial, and I'll hit the windows, and you can see where the windows are that open up. Now what happens, I'll close these up. What happens is that click on P. With the long rectangular buildings, there's an interior hallway, and the ceiling is bumped up with windows, long windows to allow sun to get in and light to get in. And we have different areas for different rooms along each end. Actually, when you're coming through through this area right here, you're in between two different buildings, but you're still within that hallway, enclosed hallway. These outdoor pieces, I'm not quite sure what to call them, but they are simple columns, one's behind the other, and they have this architectural feature you can see here that just sort of breaks up the, the big space of the building to allow it to break up into smaller zones, if you will. And this would be the second entrance, and actually probably maybe the primary entrance. But you can see this would go in, and you would have a central area, and you would disperse wherever you want to go into one of the wings or into the front or into one of the smaller classrooms on the sides. You can also see that it was using glass at the end of the wing buildings so that you can see when you're going up steps. I didn't show the steps, and that you could go into the buildings. Now the wings are 2 stories, the main building's 4 stories. So I'll hit pause, let you see it a little bit more. Now what I'm going to get to here, I'll stop it there and I'll zoom in with this one. What I want to do is I want to take blow the roof off, so to speak. The option is to keep the roof on or take the roof off, and you have an outside space on top. So that's what it would, I guess, conceptually look like. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll put it into actual walkthrough mode, and you can see we're down on the ground level looking in. And I didn't detail any of the indoor spaces, I just left them as blocks. But let me get some height a little bit. I'll go up. I think I'm going to go back also so that you can see. Now hit P to pause it, and this gives you a better idea of what's going on. Now I take the P off, I can put the top back on, take the top off. I can, you can also take the glass and open up the glass. So it was just a conceptual thought as to what might be achieved with a building. I put the School of Marketing, I called that out. The blue is the bluestone, bluestone is the Hokie stone. So what I was looking at was generally just a simple building. The windows would be a semi-orangish color, and the bluestone, the Hokie stone is in the front of the building, and the lettering, the text, the font may not be correct, but I just called it School of Marketing and just used a simple font. So I just wanted to try to give some ideas on this and let you see the ideas, and I'll go back to aerial and just let you see it. And this one I've put under stars. It's at night so that you can see it. And I'll put the roof back on, close up, and I'll go back to here, and I appreciate you viewing it with me. Thank you very much.